Ramble. Remember the radio with your host, Genty.
Yeah, fucking Jen is a warlord.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Ramble Bro Radio. I am your host, Jen T. Twitter and Instagram at GenT523. What's good, motherfuckers? Well, in a strange turn of events, I am gaining weight. Well, your dear host has always been a Patty McFatty, but now I'm getting upward back to my original Patty McFatty weight. This can't be good, y'all. This can't be good. I'm just beside myself. I was so upset this week. It was like Groundhog Day. Man, I got you, babe. I woke up for the second Monday in a row at 251 pounds. How, Sway? How?
To empower yourself and don't need them and do it yourself.
How, Sway?
Take a few steps back to go.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Sway.
Kanye.
I've been doing this more than you.
Doing what
You ain't
more
got.
than me? Come on, chill out.
You ain't got the answers.
Kanye,
You ain't got the answers.
I'm asking you.
You ain't been doing the education.
For those of you who were paying attention last week, I had the same thing. I woke up Monday morning, 251 pounds, and proceeded to kill myself in the gym to the point where I almost tore my hamstring off. So this week I was like, you can't work out hard. Here it is again. So I was just like, fine, I can't really do a whole lot of exercises that I wanted to do. So I was just like, I'm just going to punch the bag and I'm going to use my other leg to kick. So I just did an hour of day of punching and kicking the bag for an hour straight. Sometimes it was even an hour and a half because I was so angry. So frustrated. I'm like, why can't I figure this out? And I got really upset, and then I figured out, oh yeah, you're gaining weight because you're not able to go to the gym and exercise properly because you over-exercised the week before. Because you gained weight the week before. I got as high as 253 pounds this week, and I got as low as 247. I can't deal with this shit anymore. I'm beside myself. I don't know what to do. My muscles are growing, which, okay, I'm kind of okay with that, but I just want to be smaller. I gotta lose weight to get a date. What is happening here? It's like my body is rejecting exercise and good food. I'm eating salmon patties with no butter or anything on it. Just salmon and veggies. Eggs and veggies. Beef patty and veggies. And veggies. And veggies. And fruit. Fuck. This shit sucks, man. God. This is just... I can't stand it anymore. A part of me wanted to give up, and then for like 5 minutes later, I was like, I should just fucking quit this and just eat whatever the fuck I want. But I didn't. I still eat my salmon and veggies, my eggs and veggies, and protein shakes, and fruit, and beef patty, and veggies, and chicken and veggies, and soup, chicken soup. God. My diet doesn't get any more boring than that. And somebody goes, oh, well, what kind of soup are you eating? And I'll say ramen. And they go, oh, well, you're eating cup of noodles. I'm like, no. I go to a Japanese restaurant and they make everything from fucking scratch. And they give me so much that I get full that I make that soup last 2 days. I'll eat a little bit of soup and then the next day I'll eat a little bit of soup. So I'm just eating water with veggies in it. And some chicken and a little bit of noodles. God damn it. God, this fat stuff is so hard. Just wears on my soul. I mean, I love exercising. That's the cool part. I like that because that allows me to get the gay rage out. But it's the eating part. I mean, sometimes I'll get to a point where I feel myself being hungry and I don't want to eat because I'm like, I don't want to gain weight. Please don't put anything else in your mouth because you're going to gain weight. Don't. So hard. Fucking hard, man. It's the worst. I'm eating healthy and I'm gaining weight. So somebody suggested, shout out to the homie Oscar, that I go get some kind of electrostatic weight so I know exactly my fat percentage or whatever. So, I mean, I don't need to go do that realistically because I can already tell that I'm fat. But Sensei Jesse says that I need an approximate number so that way I have an idea of what's going on. So last time I did the body calipers or the fat pinching, I was at 33% fat. So I'm pretty sure I'm a Patty McFatty. And I guess I got to do it again so that way I have a precise number that I'm probably 34.6291394.8 fat now, because I'm fatter than I was before when I did those calipers. So damn it. Even when I did that weight, I was like, I want to say it was between 220 to 30. I was at 33%. So I'm at 250. I'm either 247 or I'm 250 right now. So I could be more. I'm definitely not less. So I'm pretty sure I'm morbidly obese. Oh, God. All right. Enough of that shit. I'm so sick and tired of my weight situation. It's just the worst. It just drains the energy out of me. I feel like it takes away energy from my workouts because I'm constantly thinking about my weight. What am I going to weigh after I do this? My weight. I'm fucking exhausted. I'm tired. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of talking about it. So we're moving on. We're talking about UFC. If you are a lady who doesn't like sports, then you should hit the fast forward button. I don't know. Go to 30 minutes in. I don't know. I don't care. Here we go. So last week we had UFC Oakland, and I would say I gave y'all my picks, and I told y'all maybe this was the time to bet, maybe it wasn't. I was on shaky ground. So my picks were Angela Hill, Kai Kara France, Jalen Turner, Zuba. Those are my winners. And my losers were Emil Mech, Magomed, Ben Solisi, and Paul Felder. Now, that Paul Felder should have been a fucking win, and I'll tell y'all about that right motherfucking now. But first, I told y'all about Angela Hill and how she's been improving. I happened to catch a Joe Rogan podcast. Come to find out, the reason Angela Hill is improving is because she's only been doing martial arts for 10 years. The fuck? 10 years? 10 years? She started kickboxing 10 years ago. Yo, started. Like, not throwing a punch, no nothing. just took a kickboxing class 10 years ago and is now in the UFC. You got it. I take back all of the shitty things I said about her in the beginning because I had no clue. I thought this chick had been doing it for a long ass time and she just sucked donkey dicks. I fucking apologize. This girl started at ground zero and within less than a year, maybe 2 years, was in the UFC. She auditioned for the show and maybe had 2 fights. 2 fights. She auditioned for Tough and got the show, got the job after taking 2 fights. That is some crazy shit. So, shout out to Angela Hill. I heard her on Joe Rogan and she is only just beginning. So if I were you, we're just going to keep favoring Angela Hill here. Okay. Put all your money on Angela Hill here because she's only getting better. So shout out to her. Kai Kara France, he got the job done. But back to Paul Felder. Paul Felder and Dan Hooker had an absolute all-out, knockdown, drag-out, 25-minute round war. It is in New Zealand. Paul Felder was dominating the exchanges. He outthrew Dan Hooker by 10 punches, okay? They showed the scorecards. 10 punches, okay. But Dan Hooker landed a few punches as well, and Paul Felder's eye was swollen shut, okay? So that didn't look good in the judge's eyes. Like, if you knew nothing about martial arts and you just saw 2 people punching each other and you saw Dan Hooker's face was completely pretty much clean, and Paul Felder's face, his eye was swollen shut, blood everywhere, you would have to assume that Paul Felder was losing the fight. But he was winning. He was landing stronger shots. He was winning the exchanges. But Hooker got a takedown towards the end of round 1, but did nothing with it. And then at the end of round 5, he got 2 takedowns, but did nothing with them. How the fuck does these UFC judges give Dan Hooker the fight with 3 takedowns, but did nothing with those takedowns? Didn't try to advance to a submission, didn't try to advance to ground and pound, just took him down and held him there. How does that fit into the UFC rules of octagon control, strikes, and takedowns? Okay, you got the takedowns, but you did nothing with them, Dan. You did nothing with them, Mr. Hooker. Nothing. Paul Felder was winning the exchanges on the feet. He outstruck you. He threw more punches. He threw more kicks. He had Hooker backing up. That's octagon control. Paul Felder marched forward the entire fucking time. He never backed up. And you told him he lost the fight? God fucking damn it. All because the UFC was in Auckland. So Dan Hooker is a Kiwi. So they gave him the fucking fight because y'all just couldn't tell. So let's fucking say that you gave round 5 to Dan Hooker. Okay. Or let's be really fucking generous. And you gave 2 rounds for the 2 rounds that were takedowns. That's still 3 fucking rounds in Paul Felder's favor. Let's do the math here. Not MMA math. Let's do some real math. If you win 3 out of 5 rounds, that means you won. That's a majority. You fucking won. How the hell? This is the same shit that happened with the first Tyson Fury fight. Tyson Fury won 9 rounds, and then gets knocked down in 1, and it's a draw? No. What the? I was so upset. Let me play this audio for y'all because I was just beside my fucking self. I could not believe that you would rob this man of money from his child, his family, his time, his effort, his energy, and just give it to somebody because they're from the same town you're in. That's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. All right, here we go. Here's the audio clip.
No! You scumbags! No! God!
Y'all robbed Paul Felder. You robbed him. And he starts crying and says he doesn't know how much longer he can do this for because he has to leave his 4-year-old child at home. And he's so upset. It's so emotional. It's not about the money. He just wants to get home to his child, and he's got to get on a fucking plane for 20 plus hours. And he lost even though he knew he won. Fuck you, judges. God damn it. It's complete bullshit, man. These judges, most of the people that judge these fights have never fucking fought. Probably have never even had a fight in their life. And they're sitting there judging Ola. Oh, well, he took him down. Well, you won the whole thing. God, these guys should be a fucking ashamed of themselves. I mean, really, be a fucking ashamed of yourself. Just because my man had blood on his face. Just because my man's eye was swollen. Did you see him walking forward, punching, trying to finish the fight the entire 25 minutes? While Dan Hooker was backing up, looking for the fucking exit. Oh, let me just take you down to the ground and hold you. And pray we don't get up. Bullshit. Absolute fucking bullshit. I am upset. I'm riled the fuck up. I got the gay rage. Tomorrow, we have UFC Fight Night, Norfolk, Virginia. At first, I was very upset because I've got to DJ a wedding tomorrow and I would be missing the fights. But, and that's a big old donkey booty, this fight card is so bad, I struggled to even make picks because this is an abomination. This fight card shouldn't even be happening. I mean, it's really for the flyweight division championship. Dana White, Uncle Dana wants to shut the flyweight division down because people just can't make fucking weight. As we are recording this now, as this is happening now, the news just broke that the main card between Joseph Benavidez and Davidson Figueiredo, Davidson did not make weight. He did not make fucking weight. You're just proving Uncle Dana right that he shouldn't have this division because he couldn't make fucking weight. He was 3 pounds over. It's supposed to be 125 pounds. The guy came in at 127. He got the additional 2 hours to try and lose the weight, and he could not lose the 2 pounds he needed to lose. No, excuse me. It was 2.7 pounds. So he's almost at 3. Arrivederci flyweight division. A lot of these guys crying about keeping this division and they can't even make fucking weight. So goodbye. Adios. We don't need this division. This will be the third and final time Joseph Benavidez will have a shot at this belt. Every time he gets close to this belt, some bullshit like this happens. Either somebody pulls out of the fight due to an injury or somebody doesn't make weight. And my man's has been trying at this for the last, I'm not kidding you, he's been trying to get this belt for the last 5 years. 5 years. He'll get there, he'll lose. Or he'll get there and shit happens. So Saturday is his final shot. This belt is his to lose, basically. It's his. Davidson Figueroa, because he missed weight, he is ineligible to win the belt. So this belt is Joseph Benavidez to get. All he has to do is win, and it's his. But if he loses, no belt. Nobody gets the belt. It's over. It's over, Johnny. It's over.
It's over, Johnny. It's over.
So, my picks for UFC Norfolk go as follow. The prelims are a complete abomination. I won't even mention their names. There are so many black and white photos on that page. It is either people I don't know or fights that are canceled. Ugh. Whoa. This is some terrible shit. So we're going to jump right to the main card. My picks are as follows, and they're pretty decent. I might bet on this fight. I don't know. We'll see if I get time. I'm really trying to rush through this podcast, to be quite honest with you, because I need to practice, because I got my new motherfucking speaker. I got a 1,000-watt speaker /PA system, and I'm going to blow this wedding out of the fucking water. They're going to call the police. Okay? We're going to get a noise complaint. I'm going to turn this shit up to 11. So my picks are as follows for a card I'm probably not going to watch. Grant Dawson versus Derek Minor. Grant Dawson 14-1, Derek Minor 23-10. I'm going to go with Grant Dawson. Next up, we got Hola Mami, mucho gusto, Megan Anderson. Megan Anderson is from Down Under. She is Aussie, so, and also she's like over 6 feet tall, and she's all tatted up, hot, steamy. Megan Anderson 10-4 versus Norma Dumont 4-0. Arrivederci, Norma. Unless Norma has hands. Megan Anderson, she's just kind of, I hate to say this. She's been at this for a little while. She's 10-4. Her striking isn't exactly the best, but her jiu-jitsu is good because, of course, ladies and gentlemen, she has long legs. So she uses those legs to pull people in her guard and submit them. So I'm pretty sure this will be a win for Megan Anderson. Probably not by knockout because she is terrible at striking. So submission, Megan Anderson. Next, we have my guy, Ion Kutalaba, 15-4 versus Magomed Ankalev, 12-1. What did I say about Russians? Even though Ion is my guy, I have to go with Ankalev. Magomed Ankalev. He is a Russian, and we do not go against Mother Russia. They have the best wrestling, best striking, best endurance, best poker face, best. Excuse me. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and keep the tradition alive and go bet for anybody who's got an Ev at the end of their name or an Av at the end of their name. So Magomed Ankalev, you will be my pick. Next, Felicia Spencer, 7-1 versus Zara Fabrios dos Santos, 6-3. I'm going with Felicia Spencer. And finally, Joseph Benavidez, 28-5 versus Davidson Figueroa, 17-1. Joseph Benavidez has lost 2 times to Mighty Mouse, I believe, maybe even 3, and then once to Henry Cejudo, if I'm not mistaken. So most of those losses are coming from the same person. So since he's not fighting either one of those 2, he should win this fight. And plus, my man Figueroa did not make weight, so fuck that guy. You have a job. You are contracted by the UFC. Your job is to make weight. You have access to the best dietitians, the best nutritionists, the best gyms in the fucking world. You have access to the UFC Performance Institute, where they use computers to check your balance. They check and see which side you lean on when you throw the punch with the computer. They can check your strength with the computer. They got dietitians, massage therapists, physical therapists. They have access to everything. There is zero excuse for you to miss weight. With all of those opportunities, let me tell y'all something. If I had the option to go, if I had access, because the UFC Performance Institute is only open to UFC fighters or celebrities or whatever the fuck. If I had access to that, you better believe I'm gonna be there. They got all the good food you're supposed to eat. They got all of the doctors there. They got all the fancy machines, the cages, the rings. Everything is there for you. There is zero excuse to miss weight. I do not feel bad for this son of a bitch. Joseph Benavidez, for the love of God, put a beating on this guy. Let him know that you miss weight, and that is not to be tolerated. So those are my UFC picks. One more time. Grant Dawson, Megan Anderson, Magomed Ankalev, Felicia Spencer, Joseph Benavidez. Put some fucking money on that. Don't bet your home. Don't bet your car on that. But, put a little change. Put a little lunch money on that. See what happens. Next, I want to talk about the Wilder Fury fight. geez. That is exactly how I expected it to go down. Remember, I told you guys that Fury was the skilled fighter. Fury had won the first round, or the first fight, to be fair, and the judges just wanted to have a second fight for the money. And guess who won again? Fury! Except this time it was more decisive. He figured out that Wilder could not fight backing up, which most people cannot fight backing up. So, and like I told you guys, Wilder only has that right hand. He has never bothered to learn real boxing skills, okay? I watched tape. I had my uncle teach me how to box when I was a kid, because obviously I was getting my ass beat, but it wasn't very technical. But later on into my life, in 2013, okay, fresh out of a shitty relationship breakup, feeling like crap, starting a bucket list to end my life, I got on YouTube and I watched boxing videos over and over and over again. I watched fighting videos. I taught myself. I watched trainers show you step by step. How the hell are you Deontay Wilder and you're not watching tape? You're not practicing boxing fundamentals. You're at the highest level of this game, and all you've got is a right hand? Now, I pause there because Wilder has a fucking right hand. It is the touch of death, and it has knocked out 41 fucking people. He has won 41 times with that right hand. But again, in the process of winning that 41 times with that right hand, he never bothered to learn fundamentals, the basics of boxing. If he would have moved around even just a little bit, he probably could have beat Fury. Probably. But Fury just went in there and schooled the fuck out of this kid. I mean, just put on the extra weight. I was a little nervous with him putting on the weight, but Wilder also put on weight as well too, which did not fare him because he has the skinniest legs you've ever seen on a heavyweight. I mean, my man skips leg day, for real, for real, for real. If you don't got legs, you don't got power. But he does have that touch of death right hand. But that's about it. If all you're throwing is that right hand and you don't have the strength or endurance in your legs, you're going to get tired. And right away, within the first or second round, Fury clips Wilder right in the ear with a shot and drops him. And Wilder was never the same. He was stumbling around the ring, blood coming out of his ear. He was just getting pieced apart. And quite frankly, if I'm just Joe Schmo in my office here doing this podcast, but I've had a few fights. Obviously, they were in the ring at Ellis Mania, but I've had fights in the street. And when you see somebody just wobbling around, not even trying, at a point where he just kind of just was wobbling around, trying to find the corner to sort of summon up the energy to throw one punch. You just don't even want to fight the guy. It's pathetic, honestly. It was bad. It looked really bad. Fury just schooled him. And sadly, there's going to be a third fight. I don't know why. I know this is a money grab for Wilder, because I'm pretty sure when he loses this third fight, the boxing world, if you lose, you're pretty much a fucking pariah. You're allowed to maybe lose one, maybe two at max, but you're not getting big payday fights after 2 losses. That's how serious the boxing world is. You lose one and you're almost dead. You're just about, your career's over. Wilder, this is a mistake. I wish you listened to the Rambo per radio. Somebody get a hold of Deontay Wilder. Till this day. I'll never forget that shit. He just went off on some reporter and was like, till this day.
Been fighting for 400 years.
Man, your peoples too.
So I just want you to explain what you mean by that.
You know what I'm talking about. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, man. Don't sit up here and try to bait and not know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what the fuck I talk about when I say these things. Your people too.
Explain it. Not everybody knows what you're talking about.
Radio Raheem, I don't have to explain what's understood, man. You know what I mean by that. You know what? I dare you to sit up there and say, explain. You know what I'm talking about, man. It's fighting people. You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day.
To this day. To this day. We've been fighting for 400 years. Fighting slavery and oppression. Till this day. Damn, Deontay Wilder is an intense motherfucker. To this day. Deontay Wilder is very intense. But you can when you've got the touch of death with the right hand. I can't say if. I wish I could say if. There's going to be a third fight. And I wish that it was going to be Joshua Fury, because that's the fight everybody's been wanting to see. There's going to be a third fight, and God damn it, Wilder is going to get beat the fuck up. I'm sorry. This is it. Go on ahead. It's already rigged now. People can already tell. I wish I would have bet on this fight this time. I didn't. Just because I got a feeling I didn't want to do it. Just because of the weight gain on both parties. I was like, nah, I'm not vibing this. So I didn't bet. I didn't end up like Brendan Schaub from Below the Belt / The Fighter and the Kid. My man bet 4 G's on Deontay Wilder. You did what? My man bet 4 months of my salary on one night and lost. I would jump. I would jump off a bridge if I bet 4 months of my salary. That stupid. Fucking stupid. But Brendan makes that kind of money, so he can afford to throw it away. I ain't betting no more than $50 on any of these fights. Nah. $50 is like, that's the I'm on the edge of glory. That's like, oh shit. That's the edge of glory for me, man. Anything more than $50 is too much money. That is, no. I mean, I've made that money back and then some, and I've made lots of money. And my losses, I wouldn't bet a whole lot of money because a part of me had a feeling that I would lose, so I didn't put that much money on that because I is smart. If there is such a thing as a smart bettor, I is smart, and I trust my Patty McFatty gut. Good thing I have a big-ass gut because it tells me don't bet. Don't bet. So, but I wish I would have bet this time. But the next fight, I won't even be able to bet because the odds are going to be so favored for Fury after that performance. It'll be too late. The cat is out of the bag. Damn it. This is what I want to say. That's the most important thing. And I'll play you a little clip from Tyson Fury. A couple of years ago, this whole fight actually started because Tyson Fury was a heavyweight champion. He was winning. He was untouchable. And then he lost one fight and just went on a downward spiral with drugs and alcohol. He tried to commit suicide and put on about 400 pounds. Okay. This is somebody that normally walks around probably between 220 to 240-ish and got up to about 400 pounds, 410 pounds. He was trying to kill himself, either with food or with drugs or alcohol. And Deontay Wilder called him out and said, "Oh, you were never a good fighter anyways. Why don't you just keep on eating, you fat piece of shit," and all kinds of crazy stuff. I have a clip of Tyson Fury saying thank you because you've just awoken up the beast. You have just motivated me to get in shape and kick your ass. And that's what he did. And he did it twice. The first fight, let's be real, he won. That is not a draw, he won. And this fight, he beat the shit out of this guy. So I'm going to play you this clip from Tyson Fury here.
Guess who's back? The one and only. Shout going out to the big bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder. Big respect for giving me the motivation, telling me I can't do it, and I'm finished. Coming back for you, baby.
Coming back for you, baby. That's right. Wilder told him he was done. He was washed up. He was trash. and that he couldn't get it done, that he couldn't lose the weight, and he'd never fight again. Just telling him all kinds of crazy shit. And Tyson Fury put the bottle down, flushed the drugs, got back in the gym, started running every day, started training hard, and he beat this guy twice. And he's going to beat him a third time. So I'll tell y'all this. If the odds are low, you fucking put a little change on Fury for that third fight, because there is no way. There is no way. If this fight happens in 6 months, there is no fucking way Deontay Wilder can acquire the skills enough to outbox Tyson Fury. No way. Because this fight's going to happen within the next 6 months. I'm promising y'all. It's going to happen. And Wilder's going to get beat again. And let's get paid, fam. Let's get paid. Enough of this. All right. It's time for Customers of the Week. There is a strange phenomenon going on. So just before his death, shout out to Nipsey Hussle. Just before his death, he was working with on a documentary about Dr. Sebi, who had mysteriously passed away. But I guess Dr. Sebi had found out that using Irish moss could cure, or I can't say cure because that's not true. We don't know yet. Can help aid with various ailments. And so, shockingly, Nipsey Hussle was murdered. And so the conspiracy theorists out there, all of y'all crazy motherfuckers, thought because, Nipsey was making this documentary about Dr. Sebi and Irish moss or sea moss, that we got to buy it by the bulk. We got to buy it by the truckload. We need it to save ourselves and heal ourselves. So I always trip out when these fucking weirdos call in. But specifically, it's a lot of black people calling in. And I'm shocked because black people, for the most part, we don't believe in conspiracy theories. That's just nah. We believe in Jesus, though, but we don't believe in conspiracy theories. We already know. We're like, straight up, we don't play. We get all the facts first. We're loud. But we don't believe in conspiracy theories. So when they call up asking for cases of sea moss, I'm like, oh no, y'all fell for this shit. Yeah, girl, we gotta buy up all that sea moss. We gotta buy up all that sea moss, girl, because they killed Dr. Sebi, and they killed the Nipsey Hussle, the Nipley Hussle. We gotta buy the sea moss. And how many bags y'all got? Is that all y'all got? How many pounds of sea moss can I get? Oh God, they call constantly, all the time. So one particular called, and I just could not summon the English language to communicate to this woman that Irish moss is the same as sea moss. They both come from the fucking sea. Specifically, sea moss comes from the sea around Ireland. Irish moss comes from Ireland. Moss comes from the fucking sea. This bitch wanted to argue with me about it. It did not believe me. And I was like, oh my God. And I had an audience of coworkers around me because I had to do an impersonation of the phone call because they were in complete shock that I had to repeat myself over and over and over again. So here we go. Hello, how can I help you? Yeah, baby, do you get that sea moss? Oh, not your baby, but all right. Yeah, we have Irish moss here. No. Baby, listen, baby. Do y'all have the sea moss? I need sea moss. Do y'all have it there? Yes, we have Irish moss here in the store. No. Y'all listen to me? Something wrong with your phone, baby? I said, I want sea moss. Do you have it or not, baby? Yes, ma'am. We have Irish moss here. Irish moss is sea moss. They are the same thing. No. Baby, listen up. Okay. I'm calling all these stores, baby, and I can't find sea moss. Nobody's got sea moss. Everybody told me to call y'all. Call your store, because they said y'all got the sea moss. So that's what I'm looking for. Why you keep telling me about Irish moss? I said, Irish moss? Irish moss? It's sea moss, you fucking prick. I said, ma'am, Irish moss is sea moss. Well, why did it say sea moss? Why y'all saying Irish moss? I'm asking for sea moss, baby. Yes, because they are the same thing. So you don't, and then I hear the boyfriend or the husband in the background. Well, do they have it or not? Let them go down there. They got it. Hold on a minute. I'm talking to her right now. She said they got some kind of Irish mouse, and I want sea moss. Well, I don't know, baby. They might be the same thing. Why don't you ask her? And I said, ma'am, it is the same thing. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They are the same thing. We have nothing in this store that says sea moss. We have Irish moss. They are the same thing. No. I don't know about that, baby. So you're sure you don't have nothing that says sea moss on it? No, I don't. We have Irish moss in powder. We have Irish moss in bulk. We have Irish moss. It is the same thing. I don't know, baby. I don't know about that. So is Irish moss the brand or something of the sea moss? No, we sell Irish moss. I never told you the brands because I'm trying to tell you that Irish moss is the same as sea moss. So then I told her the brands. I never heard of them brands, baby. I said, ma'am, it's certified organic, non-GMO. Those are the cleanest badges that you can get in the health food industry. Okay? It takes 10 years. Do you know how long it takes to get USDA organic certification? It takes 10 fucking years. People ain't allowed to just lie and say their shit is organic. You got to go through all of the fucking channels and red tape and bribery for 10 years. You have to do this back and forth shit for 10 years, and then you get the stamp on your shit. So I said, ma'am, it takes 10 years to be a certified organic material. So I believe this is the cleanest thing you can get, which is what we sell. Oh, well, that's interesting, baby, but, I think I'm going to order it online. Thank you. Bye. I was like, you mother... Get the fuck... Stop. Damn it. It's the same fucking thing, you idiot. You fucking jackhole. Irish moss is sea moss. Then the phone rings again. Hello, how can I help you? It's the husband. Yeah, hey, sis. I think we're going to come down there for that sea moss you're talking to my wife about a few minutes ago. We coming down there for the sea moss. What size you got? And I said, sir, we don't have anything in here that says sea moss. We have Irish moss, but they are the same. You what? Irish moss. I was like, no, not again. I said, sir, do me a solid and just go to Google and type in Irish moss. Is it sea moss? And it will say they are the same fucking thing. And he pulls out his phone and checks it. And go, oh, okay. All right, sis. I believe you. Just making sure. We don't want to come down there for the same thing. We live far away. So we'll be down there in 20 minutes. And I was like, oh, God, I hope I'm fucking gone in 20 minutes. Sis. God, I hate when black people do that shit. Hey, sis. Hey, baby. I got a sister. I got a brother. You are not none of those people. You're a stranger. I don't fucking know you. If you want to say hello, how you doing? I don't even call friend. You're a friend when I know you. Okay? Hey, friend. Hey, friend. If you're a complete fucking stranger, if I've never seen you in my fucking life before, you ain't my friend. You ain't my sis. You ain't my baby. Don't call me baby. Hate that shit. God, it drives me absolutely fucking mental. So let's go through some sound clips of the week, and then we will end the show with the update, with the Catfish Billy update. Is it catfish or nah? So here we go with the sound clips. I want to play you some fucking crazy shit. This is my cup of joe in the morning right here. This is what gets me pumped. I don't need caffeine. I don't need any performance enhancing pre-workout powders. I just listen to rugby players warm up before a game, and that gets me pumped the fuck up. What is wrong with me? That I'm listening to grown-ass men making gestures of slitting their throats and yelling at other people before a rugby game. This gets me fired the fuck up. This gives me the gay rage. I've got fucking goosebumps, man. This shit is crazy. Check out the Instagram at GenT523. You can watch this video with these dudes punching their chest and marching forward. You'd think they're going to war, but they're just going to play a friendly game of rugby. I fucking love it, man. I fucking love it. That shit gets me fired the fuck up. That's probably why I listen to music like that. Another people getting fired up. I got all this shit on my phone. But, I listened to this group called Rob Bailey and the Hustle Standard, and my man just yells all the time. This is my gym music. This is probably why I continue to exercise like a crazy person, because I just get so pumped the fuck up. I can't stop. I can't stop. Where is it? This is my pre-workout right here. It sounds like somebody's gonna get murdered. Now you see why I'm fucking crazy. I can just go all day on this shit, man. No caffeine. We don't cope, we destroy, motherfucker, move back. Man, I just listen to this shit on repeat. Getting ready to go to the gym? Turn this shit on. Boom. Yo, rip their throats out. Yo, I listened. That's Rob Bailey and the Hustle Standard. I highly recommend, if you need a little bit of juice, if you just need to just get pumped the fuck up, put on Rob Bailey and the Hustle Standard. They're on Spotify. And please, 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 please stream their shit or buy it on Apple Music, because Rob Bailey and the Hustle Standard, they're independent. They don't have a record label, nothing. And their song went to #1 for an indie band. Their song went to #1 because I guess Eminem heard it and put it, or told somebody to put it on the Southpaw soundtrack. So it made it on there, and it is fucking amazing. This song Beast that everybody was using for a while as like their pre-warm up before they come out and play basketball or football or soccer, like sports music, this shit. Like, here we go. Beast. Listen to this shit. And let's see. When the sun rises, now, come on! Are you out of your seat right now? I'm a motherfucking beast! I wake up, I'm a motherfucking beast! Oh my god, it's so good! I'm not playing with y'all. This music ain't for the weak at heart. If you can't handle screaming, or it's too intense, or gives you anxiety or something, then you are not allowed to listen to Rob Bailey and the Hustle Standard, because you will probably have a heart attack. But that is my gym music on repeat for show. And I believe he's working on some new music. He did drop a couple of tracks the other day. But I think he's recording. I saw him post something on YouTube. Follow Rob Bailey on YouTube. He will scream all this shit out. It's great. It's great to just stand there and watch this 200-pound man go. Oh my God. I'm getting riled the fuck up now. But before we get to the Catfish and Nine story, I got one more sound clip for y'all to play here. And this was some crackhead lady at a grocery store that people had to kick out, and she was just acting all kinds of crazy. Listen to this shit. I mean, this lady is a complete whack job. And of course, she is a Caucasian lady using the N-word. Lovely. Our personal favorites here at the Rambo Radio Network. Here we go.
I will, if you walk out that door right now, I will give you a cigarette if that's all it takes. But you cannot be throwing shit at my cashier.
Nigga, what?
Nigga, nothing. Get your ass out the store.
I guarantee.
This is the Family Dollar on Viota, man. You guys need to send the cops now. This chick is throwing shit at my cashier.
It is that serious.
It is not that serious. You're not gonna fuck me up. You about to get the fuck out this store. Oh yeah, you will get choke slammed, chick. Back the fuck up.
I guarantee on my life you were brown.
This is 506 V. Odom Boulevard. Stop walking back there. Leave my cashier alone. You won't fuck me up for the hell of it.
Nigga, what?
Nigga, nothing. Get the... Oh my God. There's kids in here, girl. Get out of here.
Fuck you.
No, what kind of drugs are you on?
Lots of them.
Nigga, what the hell was that? This bitch is crazy, yo. God damn it. All right, it's time to find out. It's time, y'all. The moment of truth. The moment y'all have been waiting a week to hear. I've got answers for you. And I've got more answers. So, we gotta find out. Is it Catfish Billy? Catfish Billy. Round, round, Catfish Billy. Catfish Billy. Or is it a nah? So, last week, I told y'all someone was pretending to use my friend's pictures and hitting me up on the dating app. And so I immediately said, I'm going to tell my friend. Somebody's pretending to be you, and I'm going to take this guy down. So, cue the Luther Detective Chief Inspector Rambo, Cue the Luther, my favorite detective show on Netflix. Cue the Luther music. Bing, 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 bing. Detective Chief Inspector Rambo arrived on the scene. I sent messages because I was convinced that this was a Catfish Billy, bang, bang, Catfish Billy, bang, bang. I received a message from my friend this week. And it turns out that this is my friend. That this is indeed not Catfish, and I was so fucking wrong, and that a friend wants to cheat. Hell yeah! Yo, it's not Catfish, y'all. Damn it, I was so sure. I am excited that my friend likes me. Shout out to you. What I love is that the 300 or so people that are listening to this show, out of those 300, I would say maybe a third of you, maybe a third, maybe a fourth of you know who she is. But I refuse to say her name. Remain anonymous. I will not air her business out there because I don't know what the fuck's going on. So she will be So it did indeed send the messages, did indeed send the hearts, and it is not Catfish. And I am truly shocked that somebody could actually find this Patty McFatty attractive. That is not my ex. Damn. So I was excited, y'all. I was like, oh damn. We know each other. I don't have to worry about if she's gonna like the show that I listen to, the radio shows that I listen to, because that was always a thing in the past. Didn't like the radio I listened to. So I'm not gonna have a problem with that because we listen to the same show. So that's great. And I'm curious to get to know my friend in a non-friendly manner. I'm definitely curious to go to the next step, the next level in our friendship. Now, here is where the shit hits the fan, y'all. So this is great news, right? Right? Okay. And you know, as in my true Rambo profession, my wonderful good luck, as I have found somebody who's into me, wonderful, awesome. I am into her. Wonderful, awesome. But, say she's busy. The fuck? I'm trying here to be respectful. Is situation. I'm not going to go into details or specifics of what's going on with her life because that's her business. I didn't really ask. I kind of just gauged from what I see or on social media or the lack thereof that she's busy. Okay. So she say that she's busy, but she likes me, which is great. But she's busy. Now, when I ask guys, when a chick says she's busy, when I ask guys, they say that, yes, she is indeed busy, but you should not wait for it, that you should keep looking. When I ask women, when she says she's busy, the majority of the women that I asked said that nobody is too busy, and if it truly matters, they make time. So I'm like, shit. So now, I'm fucking back to square one again. I want to get off these dating apps. Fuck. When I thought, I went, all right, I got one. I scoped me a bed. I got me a Julie. I can delete these fucking trash things that take up all my time and forward-thinking thought and make me feel very inadequate and less than because nobody likes me and the people that do like me are men or absolute fucking weirdos like my ex. Nobody genuine likes me on here. I got one. But she busy. I don't know what to make of this. Because I'm from two schools of thought. My man brain says, all right, she's busy, whatever. Go keep doing you. You know, keep her in mind, but go do you. But then my lady brain says, if it's important to you, you make time. If it's important, you make time for it. So I'm like, fuck. What the hell is going on here? What the hell is going on here? I'm beside myself. So it's been a week. By the time this airs, it'll be a week that we have had contact. And then prior to that contact, it was like a week before that. And then prior to that contact, the first initial contact that we actually saw each other and were kind of like laughing or whatever about it on the dating app was 2 years ago. So I don't know what to make of this. 2 years ago, we had a good laugh about dating apps. And then just hits me up. I'm like, oh, okay, girl. This 2 years ago, I thought that was Catfish. So I was just like, yeah, whatever. This is funny. I have nothing better to do anyways. But to find out, I'm like, oh, this is fucking awesome. Like, somebody cool is into me. I'm excited. But is busy. So I'm kind of low-key bummed because I really don't know where to go from here. Where do we go from here? You tell me nothing about it. Whoa. Where do we go from here? Put it on and bone it on. You are baby. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here, guys? This is great. Somebody's into me. But is she? feel like I'm back to square one with this shit. So I'm trying to be patient, trying to give her the time that she needs to do whatever the fuck she's busy with. I'm trying to be respectful, trying not to blow up her shit. But I'm like, hey, listen, Linda. I'm trying to find love and get the fuck off these dating apps and move on with my life. Okay? This is like number 2 on the bucket list. Number 1 is weight loss. Number 2 is this dating shit. These are the 2 things I could never get done in my fucking life. Oh, number 3, math. All right. But the tab 2, I'm trying to take care of. Math, I gave up a long time ago. I got a calculator already. I'm just trying to fix these 2 last fucking things on my list, man. How come I can't get this done? How? How, Sway? How? So, that is going to do it for me. I'm going to end this episode. It has been real. It has been fun. It has been an emotional roller coaster of sadness, happiness, yelling. And now it is time to move on with our journey. I've got a wedding to DJ. I've got to practice. I've got a 1,000-watt speaker. My neighbors are going to love me. You're going to love me. And you. And you. And you. Please like, share, and subscribe to Rambo for Radio. RamboForRadio.com. Tell a friend, but only if they're cool. This is Rambo for Radio. You're gonna love me. I'm out. Kidding, I'm back again. The magic of editing, right? Y'all thought I held that note the whole time, right? Peace.